Hello guys, today is Tuesday, October 28th, and I did biometric for application for my citizenship. Biometric is not really an assurance that you are accepted or to be a American citizen. So this is one of the process. Biometric is I think it's the second process before if you are accepted, that is before the interview. Okay, so biometric, they're gonna get your fingerprints, they're gonna get your picture, and it's gonna be sent to the FBI, and they're gonna do investigation and do the background check, which is a natural standard. Prior to the biometric, of course, you have to submit the form and for your case and application for your for citizenship. I used a lawyer. Okay, so the reason why I used a lawyer because me and my husband were so busy, and he is on the road all the time, and I am working all the time, and I don't really have an idea or knowledge and very enough, and I don't have time to think about and study about these stuffs. So we hired a lawyer, though it's kind of expensive, but we just went ahead and rather than do it ourselves, and then there's a lot of messed up stuffs that there are stuffs that the paper that I answered that I sent to the lawyer, and they have to correct because I didn't get the question, or I answered wrong because my brain is flying everywhere. So it's make another video on that, separate how the process with the lawyer thing. But as of now, I'm just gonna disclose about this biometric. So don't worry about the biometric, guys. They're just it's simple. They're not as soon as I got inside this small room, they're just gonna ask your paper, which is the appointment paper. Okay, so when you get that biometric form, it's gonna be in the instruction. They're saying bring that paper appointment letter, and then as soon as you get in, the person who is waiting on the door, they will ask that. And also, I just gave my passport, my Philippine passport. You can also give your green card, okay, whatever the government ID, you can give it. And then I just went inside, and then she took my picture, biometric, fingerprints. It's just 5 to 10 minutes, and you're done. Okay, they're not gonna ask, or they're not gonna interview you. They're not gonna do other all that stuffs. Okay, but in case I brought my, of course, Philippine passport, my green card, of course, in my wallet, my social security is already there. I also brought my birth certificate, marriage certificate. What else? That's it. As possible, all the information that you can present if ever they question your name on the data, because you'll never know if, like, hey, why your last name is this, here is this, why you wrote here, your name is here, and then you wrote differently here. You'll never know. Okay, so as possible, bring all those documents that can prove that that's your name, that's your last name, that's your middle name, that's your parents' name, your marriage certificate, or probably if you have a ID from workplace, bring it, yeah, because you'll never know. Okay, so anyway, just follow the instruction on the paper. It's very simple. We went there prior, 2 hours prior or an hour prior, because we had to drive, and we don't want to be late, because if that's your appointment, that's your appointment. And if you want to cancel that, and because they gave me that biometric a week before the biometric schedule, and I was like, oh my god. So I was surprised. So that's why my husband went home immediately, so that he can drive me, because in case of emergency, he's there. Okay, so you'll never know. Just be sure that you'll be on time, and you are gonna follow whatever the date and the schedule, because if you're gonna call and ask for extension or change schedule, if you have to do that, make sure you call them for that prior. Do not do No show means you forfeit whatever you are applying for. Okay, so do not skip that schedule. If you have to skip because you have an appointment prior, you have to call them and ask for that. Okay, so yep, that's my biometric citizenship update.